Good day, everyone. Good day, Mom. Our report is all about water resources and water pollution.
The Colorado River story. The Colorado River, the major river of the arid southwestern United States, flowed 2,300 kilometers or 1,400 miles through 7 states to the Gulf of California. So, ang Colorado River, amo ni siya ang isa sa critical resources sa west part sang US. So, ang 7 state nga ginasuplayan sang Colorado is ang Arizona, California, Colorado, Nevada, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. Most of the water is come from snowmelt or sa natunaw nga yellow. So, dira daghalin ang tubig sang Colorado. In addition to that, meron siyang 14 major dams, reservoir nga nagahelp para makontrol ang pagbaha and pag-supply sang tubig and electricity sa farmers kag sa major cities sang United States. So, the system of dams and reservoir provides water and electricity nga halin sa hydroelectric plants at the major dams, and the river water is used to produce about 15% of nation's crop and livestock, and nagasupply po siya sang water sa some nations' driest and hottest cities. The system also experienced severe drought or prolonged dry weather since 1999. So, ang pag-overuse ng Colorado River is nagapakita siya sa challenges nga nag-face sa government and people living in a arid and semi-arid region. As population growth and economic growth place increasing demand on limited or decreasing supply of surface water. So, if nagataas ang growth sa isa ka lugar, nagataas pod ang demand nila sa tubig. So, naga-tends na siya nga maghina or mag-decrease pod ang water supply. Fresh water, water that is relatively pure and contains few dissolved salt, is vital for us and most other forms of life. We live on a watery planet with a precious layer of water. Most of it is salt water, covering about 71% of Earth's surface. Fresh water. It is the water that we use to our daily living. Example of fresh water is the water that we use to cook, the water that we drink. It is fresh water. Despite its importance, fresh water is one of our most poorly managed resource. We waste it and pollute it, and it is available to low cost to billions of customers. So, despite sa pagka-importante sa fresh water sa aton nga daily living, isa di siya sa mga resources nga hindi naton ma-manage ang taro. Once nga hindi naton ma-manage ang resources ang fresh water, it can cause economic issues because water is vital for reducing poverty and producing food and energy. Also, water is an environmental issue because excessive withdrawal of fresh water from the rivers, it results into falling water tables, decreasing rivers flows, shrinking lakes, and disappearing wetlands. Groundwater and surface water are critical resources. Groundwater, one of our most important source of fresh water, a key component of Earth's natural capital. So, ang groundwater is isa na siya sa mga ginakuhaan to sa source para sa fresh water. The water table is the upper boundary saturated zone in aquifers below which all space are filled with water, while aquifer it is in underground water that produced by the sand and gravel. Through this rock it can produce groundwater that flows into the lakes and rivers. Overall, groundwater is a crucial resource that requires careful management to balance human needs with environmental sustainability.
Hello everyone, this is my report. Now covered sini kay water resources and water pollution. Water footprint is a rough measure of the volume of fresh water that we use directly and indirectly to keep us alive and to support our lifestyle. So mo niyang water footprint, one of the measurement of how much water is used to produce a product or service. So example is a total amount of water used in a supply chain. Kung halimbawa, how many laundry you do each day. So gina-measure niya kung ang magamit sang ang magamit sang isa ka product kung pila ka water ang magamit sa isa ka product. So ang concept ni kay gi-develop ni Arjun Trextra sa virtual water naman kayang fresh water that is not directly consumed but used to produce food and other product. So diri sa virtual water mo ni siyang concept or gi-introduce ni Tony Allen. Parente ni siya ni Alan niya Pulalon. So gi-introduce niya ni during 1990s. So mo ni siya is to help the economy or the locals to help the water shortage. So mo siya include water used to grow product or processed product. So diri naman sa virtual water is ang compute nila kung pila ang ma-consume sang part ng economy. So example sa restaurant ay needs niya sang 2,400 liters while the store need 400 liters a week. So muna siya ang example. So there is a freshwater shortage will grow. The main factor that cause water scarcity in any particular area are dry climate. So there are too many people using freshwater supply more quickly that it can be replenished and wasteful use of the freshwater. So how can we increase freshwater supplies? Diri nakabutang guys so sa gamay nga picture gikuha ni siya sa libro. Groundwater used to supply cities and grow food is being pumped from aquifers in some areas faster than it is renewed by precipitation. So, ang sunod na mga concept, using dams, reservoir, and water transport projects to provide water to arid regions has increased freshwater supplies in some areas but has disrupted ecosystem and displaced people. So sa next naman yung concept, we can convert salty ocean water to fresh water, but the cost is high and resulting large volume of salty brine must be disposed without harming aquatic or terrestrial ecosystem. So there is a next na slide ay advantages kag disadvantages of withdrawing groundwater. So mo na siyang mga advantages useful for drinking and irrigation. Exist almost everywhere. Renewable if not overpumped or contaminated. Cheapen to extract that most surface water. So dili naman sa disadvantage, aquifer deletion from overpumping, skinking of land, from overpumping. Pollution of aquifers last decades or centuries